with that being the case, now the thing is you may think a character is like the worst in the game, but you've been playing them for so long, right, that you might just you have better experience with it, right? So it becomes a lot easier for you to play. So I wonder if you just stick with the Dulcim anyway. Not saying that that's going to happen. It's just I'm just curious.
I think when it comes to stuff like that, my little cognitive flexibility needs to kick in, right? Where you like need to think like, okay, my character is bad. Well, like, what can I do in the situation to make up for the lack of that? If I feel that way, of course, right?
Yeah.
Now, of course, the original main here from Marisa on Dillon our side, you know, a character that is just honestly it puts the fear of God in you, and you're gonna need to like really respect a lot, especially the armor. Of course, Dulcim no short on having slide the lows to kind of counterattack that. Let's see how like Dillon is good about like counter-attacking these limbs too.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Marisa doesn't have outside of like drive rush, right? Is she doesn't exactly meet, but she does hurt, and that's the important thing. Yeah, there it is, immediate drive reversal on wake up. Ooh, yeah.
And that's so pivotal in season 2 because they fixed his drive reversal too. It used to you can fall out of it.
Yeah.
And now like it's a lot more like viable in this. So I think that like you have more defensive options against Marisa coming at you like this could go well.
Yep.
Once again,
the drive reversal immediately. Yeah, I mean, if you've got the resources to do it continuously, a Dulcim player usually drive reversals quite a lot. I think that's just like really common, honestly, with Dulcim. Yeah, same. And now Marisa is the one who's burned out because of all those drive impacts. But the problem is I don't know if that matters because look at the damage output. Look at the stray hits that Dillon is accumulating.
You can make up the shortcomings by being reset to neutral over and again with just raw damage.
Yeah. I mean, if you're constantly only getting heavy punch to connect, then you're and your opponent's not hitting you.
Your best starter, right?
Your best starter winning, right? Like even if it's only the heavy punch and nothing else afterwards, you're good. Oh, jumps over that, so that's a real combo this time.
Yeah, huge jump in coming there for knocking down the corner. Meaty drive impact coming out there from Dillon R. It's looking dire straight so far for Moses Moore.
Yeah, and they're just gonna use that burnout right now.
Level 2, yep.
Yeah. Because they try to go for the command grab, that level 2 is easily going to be able to beat that. And remember, you're in burnout now, so you were at the mercy of Dulcim because you were taking the extra. Well, if you try to teleport like that, it might not be so strong.
Yeah, another drive reversal coming up from Moses. You're like, I need a counter for this man. It makes so much sense when you're playing a zoner, right?
Yeah.
You want to get that space. Dillon R have to inch closer. I like it. Using the forward advancing moves just to get some space in.
Yeah, the back is such a good anti-air. But oh wow, it's like even from that range.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe that was out of range, but I was completely wrong, and this is why I'm Moses Moore as the Dulcim player, not I.
Yeah, having clutch cancels like that. I'm not sure if he's messing up his teleport or not. I can't tell. It's not very hard input in this game, but he keeps floating in place like that, and Dillon R is calling him out for it.
Yeah, it could very well be the case. Oh, got the counter hit on that one too. That was right after the parry, so full conversion on this. Yeah, level 3 was there, but opted not to spend it, which is, I thought for sure a spend was going to happen on that one.
And we can seeing how much like meter is being used on the mechanics there. Oh, the retaliation blowing through the armor. We're going to go right into the level 3.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's that.
Yes. No doubt about it coming up here. And even if you did, like, she has great post level 3 Oki. It's a little bit nerfed in this season, but it's something you're always have to look out. She's like just a bully, man. What can I say?
Yeah, well, she's trying her best for sure.
Okay, that's something we haven't seen from most so far is using a little bit of these drills, but maybe he doesn't want to be quite in that range, of course.
Yeah, low drill really important, but I think because of the way, that got blocked, that's a free punish, and you're in burnout on this one.
Yeah, -6 when you go for the medium starter punish there, of course. Finally gets the command grab.
Yep. Yeah. You have no way out of this, basically. Make sure to get the meaty on that one. That was a check situation and turned it into checkmate. Dillon R, first round of second game, looking really good. Now it is 3 out of 5. Still some time to adapt, though.
Get some fast work of these games, and we're going to keep moving fast here on Dillon R's side. Another wake-up drive reversal on the overhead. Gets caught out of the Superman punch.
Yeah, I mean, that was thanks to the fireball thrown just a little bit earlier, luckily, and he's going to be able to, use the fireball to try to get out. But smartly, with the parry, goes for command grab on this one, and now you're going to have to deal with the Oki.
I love how simple, like, Dillon R keeps it, like, scouting out these teleports, right? Simple jab.
Yeah. All you want is the first knockdown, right? Like, you don't need to mess up a big combo, have Dulcim flip out, and then, beat you up for it, right? You just want to make sure you get your knockdown.
Ooh, I love that from Moses Moore, too. Like, using the float is kind of like a built-in kind of shimmy option. And now you have to hold this, too, because you can just chip out a lot with Yoga Flame, but choosing to just kind of like step back here. They're both in burnout, of course, so I think Moses is a little more scared of Dillon at this point with critical art on the line.
Yeah, ooh, but the heavy kick to finish it off right there got caught on numerous options. That's really good, but again, you did mention the critical art available, so it means level 3 is here right now. There could be an immediate cash out to get as much health down as possible. Yeah, great drive rush check on the medium punch.
No way! Wow, the retraction, the cancel into that?
Great reaction.
That's one I haven't seen yet.
That was just a phenomenal reaction. I'm super hype about that. Oh, perfect time to teleport. That, a lot of these teleports have been getting punished super hard, but that was a really crucial teleport, I think. And now, not a lot of drive gauge here for Dillon either. If you can just kind of make that.
Oh yeah, it is. There's a reaction coming out from Dillon on the retraction of the limb. Take on my love. Take on it.
Hard on your face. That's a lot of damage.
Oh. And there's another call out, this time getting a full combo in the process, Dillon.
Yep. Oh, tried to go over the command grab right there, but no, a grab of Dalsum's own, and that's going to be able to push away just a little bit of extra space. And yeah, because you're in burnout, you now need to navigate neutral properly, and if you cannot, Dalsum is going to chip you out, like you mentioned.
You gotta wonder if that was like maybe a too hard commitment on the command grab at the end.
That's just how it is, though. It's like
shoulda, woulda, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? Hindsight. Yeah, drive directions are starting to get checked left and right, and you can see Moses evolving as time goes on, but now Dillon in there, and this is where we see the strength of Marissa a lot of the time. And yeah, because that drill was so high up, had to teleport cancel, right? Otherwise, it was just a free punish for Dillon.
Okay, yeah, getting all this chip damage here, but just using, all of zoning tactics, making sure you can follow any of my limbs, follow these fireballs if you can.
Yeah,
and you control the screen space too. You throw these fireballs and you move backwards, it forces Dillon to move forward to you. Yeah, Screen Master.
Oh, yeah, had buffered the super on that one right there.
Oh, you can't. Oh.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, that totally makes sense for Moses, right, to go for drive impact, because if you don't think your opponent has it, you may as well dash it, and if they're wrong, they're wrong. Oh, and there it is, yeah. EX Yoga Flame on that one, or Yoga Ball, Fireball.
Okay. Ooh, a little bit short on the answer there. Didn't get any punish there. They're jumping from. I'm seeing a lot more jumping from Dillon, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you're in a particular range, Dalsum's anti-airs change, right? And so they become the ones that you really have to have a better reaction on, just depending on the range you are. So, but yeah, that was the perfect call out.
Yeah, I got to cover a lot on the angle for sure. Holding down the parry.
Yeah, I was looking for that fireball that got thrown up just a bit earlier, but it never came down to the place that they wanted. Yeah, Moses was definitely smelling how strong Dillon was about to be in that situation, because the burnout is here now, though. So as long as Dillon can move forward and force knockdown, this could potentially be really good. Wow, got the overhead, but went into command grab. Now there's not a lot of drive meter left. Okay, got the hit. You don't want to use
Moses is trying to escape. He's trying to escape for all his might, but he will get drive impacted, and this should be it. No doubt about it.
Yeah, wants to have to not use the level 3, right? You want to keep as much meter as possible. Very, very smart right there from Dillon to keep that combo as long as possible. So, wow, we're back one apiece, one game apiece, one round apiece even, and now there's one bar apiece each.
Yeah, the luxury of being a zoner too is especially against a character like Marisa, is that you can gauge about what kind of things they want to rest on, like the perfect parry at max range, they're gonna jump in. And I think Moses is kind of a slow burn when it comes to that. I don't know if Dalsum can really get much off a punishing drive reversal.
Yeah, what does he get actually?
I think it's pretty difficult for him, just the way he navigates, right?
He probably just leaves you standing and just gets a regular hit, but yeah, that's gonna be an easy Yoga Fireball.
Early burnout too.
Yeah. Oh, into the. Oh, this is incredible.
And Dalsum does some amazing damage post stun. Yeah. Oh, potentially trying to go for more continued damage too.
Well, didn't have meter, right? So he could do a whole lot, but has got a lot of drive gauge this time, and yeah, is immediately going to start going for drive reversals. You're going to see a ton of drive reversals here in a second. Going to get some of that drive gauge back on the fireball there, and there's a drill to teleport. Yeah, knows that they got to jump for it. It was looking for it on that one, but Moses knew that I knew that you knew that we knew.
We all knew, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, no more drive reversals, right? This is here and this is now, and so that's going to connect, and that should finish it off.
Yes, it will. Perfect KO. We can see how much the game becomes like a cat and mouse at certain health points in the game too. We saw at a certain point, Moses was all right, I'm going to start just teleporting away. You can't chase me because you're only on so much drive gauge, right?
No,
or none.
I mean, that's just kind of how the matchup is, right? Marissa just does not move very well, so Moses is trying to, do a great job of being able to keep him out, but yeah, can't seem to get away, and now Dillon is maximizing that damage.
Oh my god!
so much. Yeah, there's a driver reversal trying to get out. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I thought he was a juggle off it too, because you got the forced knockdown points.
Okay, so for Dillon right here, you have to think you can't want to go too hard, right? Because then that ends up putting you in a bad position versus Dawson, because he loves it when he can prey upon you. And, well, didn't do it, just, you know, kept it nice and...
Yeah, big steppers coming out there from Ariza, of course, chipping out. Now, Dillon, can he even this up? Let's see how.
Yep, was able to get the big anti-air on that one too, and yeah, that's one of the better anti-airs because you get a really strong Oki situation if you yoga teleport afterwards.
Of course, low profile also helps in that case as well. I like the lockdown key coming out from Moses. Reaction level 1 as soon as he saw the green, immediately activated.
Yeah, no, I gotta commend the reactions there from Moses. Wow.
Anti-air combo. Oh my God, Moses.
Yeah, Moses is going in right now, most definitely. This feels like a very strong Moses round. Like, if I were Dillon, honestly, I might just try to build bar.
Yeah, honestly, think about like the next round too. Like, and I wonder how much it's gonna play into that, because if Moses spends too much super meter now, against 3 later with Dillon R.
Yeah, you can just turn that game into a win pretty quick with the amount of damage output that Mercer is able to do, especially with Dawson health, right? But there's the anti-air finally, and yeah, you have to pick and choose a spot to jump. It's really difficult, so I can't blame Dillon R for trying to find those spots to jump. Moses just happens to kind of have to read on how to force Dillon to want to jump in spots where, you know, the anti-air is good, right?
It's like we know the level 3 is gonna be online very soon, right? But how much can Moses do in that time, right? How much, like at least a couple of hits here and there. I like the stall there. We saw so many times that Dillon R wanted to scout out there, like a quick jab. So why not make him work for it?
Yeah, and so before for Moses, they were getting hit on wake up a ton, right? So Dillon is trying to get those meaties back in there and actually kind of giving up the turn for it, and that's going to allow Moses to escape a lot of these times. I think Moses. I kind of honestly want to say tactically got hit on wake up a number of times.
And coming down, he's a lot more float cancels here, making Dillon R guess on defense. CA now on deck to become so much scary.
There's supposed to be a bar for Moses as well, and there it is. Yeah, so that means that, you know, you can react to something. And there's the teleport out finally. Yeah, Dillon is in such a hard position to be able to make it back. I honestly don't know how you do this right now. But always with the teleport cancel.
Oh my God. Hold on. It always looks so scary.
Okay, there's the drive reversal. And now chip out. Okay. Chip out's still not available, though, because there's enough drive.
Ah, there it is.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly, I just gotta say that was beautifully played by Moses. That matchup, that matchup is supposed to look like that if you knew what you're doing.
It's typical stuff definitely coming out there from that matchup, and yeah, shouts to the Moses too. That's like a hard fought battle. I think Dillon R. They kind of go like back and forth in terms of like sets and whatnot. All right.